Hi, so we didn't quite finish lesson 1.3. So we're going to work on this last problem together, these last two problems, and set them up for you. It says draw a sketch that uses all of the following. Hint, notice the angle measures. So what I'm looking for you to do is to draw this picture with me as we go along. So this is in your assignment here. It's lesson 1.3. That's what the front page looks like. And it's the last page. All right, so let's work on this together. I drew the outline right here so you can see what it's going to look like. And let's go through. D is in the interior of BAE. So on this, I have to figure out where do I put BAE and how is D going to be interior. So when you're doing this, the smart thing to do is to use a pencil and then redraw it a couple of times. All right, but I'm going to set this one up for you so you can see how it works. So BAE, I'm going to place B here. A is my vertex, so I'm going to put that here. And E. Well, I have to put E somewhere where D can be inside, interior to it. So I'm going to place my D here and my E here. Okay, so that makes sense. This is BAE. All right, E is in the interior of DAF. Okay, so it's a little easier this time. I have a D, I have an A, and I have to put F somewhere so that E is in the interior. So if I place F here, that makes sure that it's in the interior. And F is in the interior of EAC. So EA. So I'm going to put C down here so that F is in the interior of these. All right, so here's where it's going to get a little bit confusing. I'm going to skip this one for right now. And I'm going to say EAC is 100 degrees. So I know EAC is 100 degrees. And I'm going to put this arc mark on right across here. And I'm going to label that 100 degrees. Okay. Then they said that BAD, EAF, and FAC are all the same measure. They're equal to each other. So let's mark these off. BAD goes from here to here. EAF goes from here to here. And FAC goes from here to here. Now notice I'm using the same color. You can see the different. All right. So what do I notice right off the bat when I say that? I know that this is 100 degrees from here to here. And these two are equal. Well, then if I divide this by 100, this must be 50, and this must be 50, and this must be 50. Okay. So if this is 50, 50, and 50, that means that this whole area, this arc right here, is got to be bigger than 150, because now I still have this little section in here to add, right? So this part right here has to be bigger than 150. So now let's go back to BAC. So BAC. Well, if I said that this side was BAC, that's bigger than 150. BAC is 130, so they must be talking about this side. So over here is 130 degrees. So that side, that blue BAC is 130, and that's why I left it till the end so you could see it. Okay, so this is 50, this is 50, this is 50, this is 130. If this makes one full circle going all the way around, you have to remember back to the low grades. How many degrees in a circle? 360. Okay, so I'm going to take away 130. I now have 230 degrees left over. This one from here to here is 100. Okay, so let's subtract 100. And I have 130 left over. Okay, so I just subtracted this, and then I still have this 50-degree angle. And I have 80 degrees left. So that must mean that this little angle right in here is 80 degrees. Okay, so I think we know all the angles now. 130, 50, 50, 80, 50. So let's fill in what we know. So we're coming down here, and we're just going to answer the questions. So FAC. F starts here, goes to here, goes to here. That's this angle here, so it's 50 degrees. BAD. So B starts here, goes here, goes to here. That's 50 degrees. FAB. If we start here at F, go to A, and go to B. So we're starting F, A, B. Going this way. This is 50. This is 80. This is 50. So F, A, B. And I'm going to add them up over here. Here, this one is 50. This is 80. And this is 50. And if I add them all up, I get a 180 degree angle. So FAB is 180. It should be a straight line. So FAB should actually be a straight line. So if we do it accurately, it'd be straight. DAE. So we're here. DAE. That's that angle that we calculated. FAD. FAD. So it means starts here, goes here, goes here. So what is that? This angle right here, which is 50, and this angle right here, which is 80. So angle FAD is the 50 plus the 80, or 130. And the last one, BAE. So if we start here, B, go here, A, and go to E, BAE. It's this angle plus this one. So it is, BAE is the 50 plus the 80, or 130. Okay, that's probably the toughest one that you're ever going to have to do, because it makes you think about the back side over here and how this is 130 degrees and that these definitely measure more than 180 degrees. Hi, so we're again still working on lesson 1.3. So this is your assignment that you're working on. We just finished working on this one up above where we drew the picture. That's probably like the hardest one you're ever going to have to do for me. That's why I did it with you. And now this one down here, we're just going to draw the picture and you'll see how much easier this one is after you've done the hard one. So it says Q is in the interior of ROS. So I'm going to draw an angle, ROS, and Q is in its interior. So I'm going to stick a Q in here. And there you go. So now Q is interior to ROS. S is interior to QOP. So here's Q, here's O, and S is interior. So then P must be down here. So P is in the interior of SOT. So here's S, here's O. Oh, so T must be down here for P to be in the interior. And now they start giving us some information here about the angles. So this is where we're going to mark our picture. Now remember, we're just freehand drawing this and we know nothing about angles right now. So they're not going to be the right size or shape. So this is where I start using tools. So I'm using two different colors of pens and I'm using a pencil. So let's start with ROT is 127 degrees. So ROT is 127 degrees. So that means this whole thing going all the way around is 127 degrees. All right, let's fill in what else we know. We know that SOT is 71. So SOT, that means this angle right here is 71 degrees. All right, what else do we have? We have ROQ, this one right here. And let's do double arc so they stand out. And QOS, so QOS, this one right here. And POT, this one right here. Those are all the same measure. So you know this one, and this one are the same measure. All right, so what you're going to do is take a look at that picture for a few minutes and then work with the other people at your table and find the measures of each one of these other angles. Okay, bear in mind, you know the distance all the way from here to here, or the arc from here to here. You know the one from here to here. So my first step would be, can you figure out what this arc is here. I know the whole one. I know this one. Figure out this one first. All right, so that's my hint to you. Start there. All right, so have fun doing this one, and I'll be in class. You can ask questions.